What is up, YouTube? Pregnant Flopper. Welcome back to another video in the channel. Today's video, bringing you guys another tier list video, and today we'll be ranking boss fights. Now, looking at the category, or not the categories, but the selection here, it looks like we have Black Ops 4, Infinite Warfare, Cold War, Black Ops 3. At least we got some. Yeah, we got Cold War. So we don't have World War 2 or like Vanguard, even Modern Warfare 3. We kind of got Infinite Warfare or BO4 and down, or I should say Cold War and down. But you know, all the other games that aren't here all have shit maps. Like World War 2's trash, Vanguard's trash. So good thing, you know, we have these. We actually only have a good maps or boss fights to pick from. But if you guys do enjoy this video, I appreciate you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and do enjoy, and hit that bell, get notified every time we upload a video here on the channel. Check out the description to a link to Discord if you guys do want to be part of the community, and a link to socials if you guys do want to stay up to date when we go live or upload a video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right to the tier list. Alright, so starting off here, we have the Alpha Omega Avogadro. Now, for me, this was it was an okay boss fight. So what you do is you free the Avogadro from the pyramid, and then he goes kind of like you're stuck on the ground. He goes to different sections, and you have to like fill souls up and everything. And then for the last bit, you have to, I think it was a knife him into the thing, like, or like push him with the ray gun, or like knife him back into the thing. And then you get the thing for you need for the Easter egg. So I thought it was a pretty alright boss fight. I'm gonna give it a C. Nothing really special with that one. Yeah, I don't know. Also Avogadro is a returning villain, came from Transit. It's kind of like lore before it came to Transit, kind of. Yeah, I'm not saying the boss fight was trash. It was okay boss fight. It was okay for that map, but like I said, definitely it's like one of the lower boss fights I'm a fan of. Ancient Evil plus Pegasus and Perseus. Okay. I've played Ancient Evil. It's been a while. Pegasus and Perseus. I think I know that map. Let's see. Isn't that the spear one? The where he runs a unicorn and everything. So I remember playing that. I thought it was a good boss fight. It was pretty good. Not that bad. You had to go to different islands, and then he shoots fire to the island. Actually, I'm gonna put it up to an A. Let's talk about it. Yeah, there's 4 different like little islands, and you have to go to each different one, because I guess the unicorn will come and like push fire on those islands, and it has to make you move and everything, and then you can shoot them and everything like that. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good boss fight. I actually pretty enjoyed it when playing it the first time around, and yeah, pretty good. All right, Attack of the Radioactive Thing, Krogzilla. I want to put this in S, but is it? I'm gonna put it in A, because I actually enjoyed this boss fight. Like, obviously, not knowing how to do the boss fight, you're gonna be garbage at it. But me and my friend play this map all the time. When we speedrun, we were trying to get this world record, this Easter egg world record. But we couldn't get near it. But we got the boss fight world record for the thing. But yeah, we were trying to do the Easter egg, and like we got so good at the Attack of the Radioactive Thing Easter egg boss fight. The only thing I still have a problem with is the bomb, like trying to match the circle up when it's going on the bomb, and hit it down to match it up. That's the only part I'm pretty still garbage with, but everything else, training the zombies, like everything else, we're perfect at. But that was like the only part that I have little trouble with, is the bomb part. But overall, just I think a perfect, all good boss fight. Next up, we have the Beast from Beyond Cryptids. I'm gonna put it in D. That is one of the least favorite boss fights. I hated the whole extinction theme to this map. Like all the other maps were so good, but then they came out with this one. It's like, how are you gonna go downhill like that? Like, we had aliens, then we have like a big creature in Rave, then we had the Rat King. And then we had a big fucking croc, and then basically cryptids and the rhinos from ghosts. Like I don't know. I didn't like the whole theme for that map. I didn't like it. I didn't really like the boss fighters. Like every time, like when we would speed run Infinite Warfare and we wanted someone to bring up the Beast from Beyond, I would automatically say no. I'm like, obviously, like we did a little bit, like we did round 5s and stuff, but we tried to speed run a little bit, but that was the worst. That's the worst boss fight I done in that game. That like if someone brings up playing that map, I say no, I don't want to play that map because I hate that fucking boss fight. Like it's so fucking like I'd rather play any other fucking map in Infinite Warfare than fucking Beast from Beyond because like if we play, we like to do the Easter egg and like I ain't trying to fucking do this boss fight. Like you have to have like OP fucking weapons. Like it's just it's just not fun for me. And I don't want to fucking play it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just put that in F because I was looking at not great, but I said unfun, and then I see terrible / unfun in there, so drop that down to F. Beast from Beyond Mistopheles. I'm gonna put this in S. This is the only good part about Beast from Beyond, which I guess you have to play Beast to play it, but doing the Mistopheles boss fight, that was one of the best boss fights I have ever played. It took me a good couple times with my friends to beat that boss fight, and I can proudly say I did it regularly. Like there's stuff out now where there's like glitches and stuff where like someone can invite you to their lobby right before they're about to kill it or whatever, and then automatically gives you it. I didn't do that. I have my 3 friends back in the day went and conquered this boss fight solo. Or not, I would say solo, but like no glitches or anything. Exactly like how it's supposed to be, and it took a while to get it, but eventually we got it. And like we had a group of friends we would rotate out. Like it would be me and 3 others, and then if we wouldn't get it later down in the day, me and some other friends would play on and do it, and keep back and forth until we would eventually get it. And it took a while, but like it was fun playing with friends during this time and trying to learn this boss fight and actually then completing it. It was some good times back then, but yeah, it was one of the best boss fights I've ever played. Perfect, probably the best boss fight in Infinite Warfare. Well, I guess you can't really base it off that because like it's a super Easter egg. So like, I'll probably one of the best boss fights in Infinite Warfare. Voyage of Despair. Isn't that the that's a Titanic map? Yeah, I'm gonna put not great. I didn't like that boss fight. It's not fun for me. It's BO4 and like in some general it wasn't fun. Like I had some fun playing some different bosses in this map, but like most of them, like I know, it wasn't fun for me. Voyage of Despair, yeah, that fucking floating eye thing. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan of that map either. But yeah, everything about that go downhill. Blood of the Dead, Big Warden. I'm gonna put in B. I actually enjoyed the boss fight. I am someone that never played Mob of the Dead. I never played Mob. I can actually scratch that. I played it, but I don't think I've ever done the Easter egg for it. So when Blood of the Dead came out, and it was like a kind of remake thing of Mob, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a good fun time. I could experience a little bit of Mob of the Dead because it technically isn't Mob of the Dead, but it's a Mob of the Dead map with obviously extra, so I get to experience some old Mob, and then playing the boss fight, which I actually enjoyed. You had the big Brutus, and you had to use a shield or anything. Obviously, it wasn't the best boss fight. I definitely think it could have been better. Maybe something more sophisticated than what it is now. Like you just have to shoot the orb or shoot with your shield and then like run around and like kill big Brutus, things like that. It's a fun boss fight, but I definitely think it could have definitely been something better. Thrashing Drac Keeper. I am going to put it in S. Now I know this boss fight is just a big creeper in the air and you're running around in basically a room trying to avoid it, but it's one of the first boss fights ever for Treyarch, pretty sure, or boss fight ever for all zombies. And it was one of the best maps one of my favorite maps, I should say. And yeah, it's a simple boss fight, but it's pretty fun. Keeper in the middle, you just gotta run around, survive from skeletons, and then there's the dogs, and then there's panzer rounds as well. And you just run around shooting your bow. And yeah, there's also stuff that can solo use XM. You could defeat the boss like that. So the boss fight, I love the boss fight. Obviously, it was simple, but it's a pretty good S boss fight for me, definitely. Next up, we have Die Maschine, the Orlov defense. I thought it was an alright boss fight. Like you're basically on the ground with the pack punches. You're just protecting Orlov. There's like you basically don't have to. It's not even. I wouldn't say it's a boss. I wouldn't even call it a boss fight because you're not fighting a boss. You're protecting a boss from other zombies. So he goes to 4 different locations, and you have to protect them. And you go like, literally, it goes fast like that. All you have to do is place. You have to. I know one of the good ones is the plant thing, where you place the plant down and it fills up around them. Like you just have to put that around and like some mines or everything, and you don't have to do anything. The zombies will come, the thing will destroy them, and like they'll blow up. Or you just have to focus on the other megatons. But that's basically it. You're not really defeating any boss really. You're just protecting one. And yeah, it was an okay boss fight for that map, but I'm not really a fan of it. Dead of the Night, Invisible Werewolf. I'm gonna put it in alright. I played this map. I did the Easter egg once, and the boss fight was okay, defeating the werewolf, but for me it wasn't really anything special. It was okay though. Firebase Z Orta. I'm gonna do not great because I think that boss fight is very bland. They didn't put no effort into it. Like literally, you go down the spawn and like a big ass Orta spawns, and you just fucking shoot it. Literally, Orta from fucking Outbreak just spawns there in the middle of the road. It doesn't do anything. Like you couldn't. It does its like hand thing where I think slams, but you're never up close to it, and it doesn't move. So it stays up. It stays up here. You're all the way back here, and does like its arms attack, I think, but it can't reach you. It shoots like flies at you. I think it does that attack, but that's about it. And like to be honest, you can complete that boss fight literally in 30 seconds. Get in there, fucking ring of fire, ba 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 ba. You're done. So it's like a 30-second boss fight. So I definitely think they could have tried harder on that map to make the boss fight better. But yeah, it was just no. It was fucking. What do you call it? There was no effort put into it. There was just a. Oh, here, someone just came with the idea, or orders in the game. Oh, you put an order, and they're like, oh, let's just plop a fucking order right here and just fucking block your way. So yeah, definitely think they could have come out with a better boss fight. Forsaken. I'm gonna put it in good. I actually liked this boss fight. It's basically like the Orta from Firebase Z, but you're in a bigger playing area. It's not the Orta, but it's the Forsaken, obviously. But he stays in one place. He has his attacks, and you have to go to the guns, fill him up with souls, and shoot the gun at him and everything like that. And there's a bunch of different attacks he can do. So I definitely think that was a little more creative side of like a boss fight, kind of using something similar to the Orta. But they're just adding more elements to it. Like you say, Firebase Z, he's just standing there, and you just have to shoot him. But here, he's just standing there in one place, but he has his attacks. But then you have to do extra stuff. Boom, you have to fill up the guns, shoot the guns, survive the other attacks, everything. Just a bunch of other stuff that you can do that makes that boss fight 100% better than what they did in Firebase Z. Grad Krovi, Dragon plus Nikolai. I'm going to go ahead and put that in S. That is another perfect boss fight in Black Ops 3. Defeating the dragon is amazing. It's fun, and then going straight into Nikolai. It was like you gotta think there's 2 boss fights. Like you're going in there defeating the dragon, and shit. You're like shit. The dragon's so simple because he just flies around, shoots fire. But Nikolai, boom, Nikolai comes in. He's in the armor mech suit. He's shooting the bombs out of his things and like his guns and stuff. So it's like a energy what do you call it? Rush. You know, having two different type of bosses too. Like one's like I want to say passive, but he has range attacks. He just shoots fire at the ground. Doesn't really come at you. You just gotta avoid the fire. Then with another one that's direct on with the Nikolai coming at you, shooting his gun, his bombs, and everything. I think it's like it was a perfect boss fight. The whole aesthetic of the Grad Krovi is perfect too. Back at Solograd, dragons flying around and everything. I remember hype of Black Ops 3 when that Garage trailer came out and the PPSH popped up in one of the trailers. People were going crazy. But yeah, Grad Krovi, perfect map, perfect boss fight as well. Next up, we have the 9 elephants. I'm gonna put it in alright. It's basically you're just in a big arena with shooting elephants walking around. Nothing special to it. You have to just continue shooting it until the armor pops off, and then when armor pops off, you actually do damage killing it. Nothing really special about that one. Maratoton Valentina. I'm going to put it in A. I actually enjoyed this boss fight, and it has multiple it takes you all the way around the map. It starts off in the basement where the portal is. She spawns. I think it goes away instantly right there. I think they go away. Or you shoot a little bit right there, or it goes away instantly. Then you go to a rooftop. Boom, you're fighting over there. Damage her a little bit. Then you're going down to the streets. Boom, damage her over there. Then you go back to her rooftop. Then you go back to the bottom where you then trap her. But then you have the Klaus who picks up because she gets transferred into the bomb. And then picks up the bomb and then walks to the portal, which then you have to protect him while he's walking there. So definitely think one of the better boss fights of Cold War is Maruto. They definitely, I could tell, definitely creative putting in that one. It was actually fun too, going around, because actually it took a couple times to defeat that boss fight, because like, we were dying whenever she was moving, when she would move to one of the roofs, so we'd always die there. But practicing and getting that down and just finally completing it was amazing. Actually a pretty good boss fight. And then the Maruto, what they moved to Forsaken, and when Forsaken came out. After that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, pretty good boss fight. Maruto defeating Valentina. Like I said, pretty good boss fight. Next up, we have Zetsubo Oshima. I'm going to put it in good. It's a pretty good, but I like. Actually, I'm gonna put it in alright. It's basically another one of those Firebase Z Forsaken situations where Ultimus Nikolai's like corrupted in like a big plane. I think it's him. I think he's inside a cage, but his arms are sticking out. He has 4 arms, and the arms will just slam down. Keep slamming, and you have to shoot the little spore on the arm when it pops up, and it will destroy that arm. So basically, you're just running around a small room, surviving from zombies and the boss zombies and everything. And the boss is basically, yeah, like I said, it's basically just a Forsaken Firebase C situation. It's sitting behind a cage, and it's just his arms that go like slamming down and shoot his arms off. So definitely, it's like one of those underwhelming boss fights. Like, imagine, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they had it to where it was a bigger room and Nikolai was actually out moving around the map, like, he'd move around. Obviously, he'd be a slow, tanky boss. He'd move around, slam it, one of his arms down. Maybe his arm would get stuck in the ground, and then you shoot the spore. Boom, blows up the spore. Then he only has 3 arms, and boom, keep doing that like around the map. Obviously, there'll be other zombies too. Like, that was such a better Zetsubo boss fight than him literally just being in a cage and slamming his arm down. Like, I wish 100% they could have made Zetsubo's boss fight better. I was good. I enjoyed it, but it was a little underwhelming as well. Origins, which I'm pretty sure is the underground. We have to fill the souls up, I think. Yeah, it says raise hell. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna put an alright. Origins was okay. It was not really a boss fight per se, but the ending we had to fill the souls. I think that was pretty okay. Outbreak Legion. I'm going to put it. I'm gonna put in great. I enjoyed the boss. Actually, I'm gonna put it in good. I enjoyed the Legion boss fight. It was definitely a tough time to fucking actually complete it. I think I have an upload on the channel of me and Atlas actually completing the Legion boss fight, and then he uploaded a video reacting to my video. It took us a very long time to complete this, but when we finally got it, it was actually fucking thrilling. So like, we'd be on at 24/7. Like, if he was home and I was home, we weren't doing anything, we were always on Outbreak, trying to get that boss fight done, practicing. It actually took us a while, but then, like I said, when we finally completed, we're so excited. We fucking yelling happy. We're like, yeah, we fucking finally completed it. And it was like, you know, fun time with the boys back, you know, during the Coastal Core War days a little bit, doing a Legion boss fight and everything like that. But it was actually a pretty good boss fight. I think one of the first Outbreak boss fights that we had. Another thing was they did a pretty good job, and it brought Ravenoff in because you had to do the underground bunker. I don't think it's part of the boss fight, but I think it kind of is one of the missions where you have to do the go around, push the buttons and everything. Like, all that is pretty fun. I think good boss fight for Outbreak. Now we have the second one. Second Outbreak Easter egg. We have the Order. I'm going to put it in C. It's basically, like I said, the other maps, Firebase C with the Order, but this time he's moved around. Because Outbreak, obviously, the Order is randomly on the map. He'll move around a certain radius, and then you can go defeat him. And that boss is literally like you just spawned in on the map and you're going to fight an Order real quick to get the whatever loot it gets. It's literally like that. Obviously, you have to do an escort across the bridge over onto a different side of this one Outbreak map. But it's literally the boss fight is you just fighting an Order. It's like you literally just spawn in the map and you go fight an Order. So actually, since saying that, I'm gonna put in not great because it's actually it's not a good boss fight. It's not even a boss fight. It's like I said, you just spawned in and you're going to fight an Order. There's nothing special about it. You're just like, oh, let me go escort this and let's fight an Order real quick. So yeah, definitely the worst Outbreak boss fight. Legion first, and then definitely Outbreak after that. They only had 2, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely Legion was the best. Next up, we have Rave in the Redwoods. I'm actually going to put it in great. I actually enjoyed it. Was it Kevin Smith? You're finding him because he's a slasher. I'm pretty sure. Like, mixing all the Infinite Warfare except Beast mixed in some kind of celebrity character. And I think Ray Arnold was pretty good. They had, I think it was like I said, Kevin Smith who wears a hockey jersey and everything like that. And then he talks to his story with in there with, like, was it Jay, something like that. But yeah, then he ends up being the Order, and like this phase for the Order is actually, or not the Order, the Slash is actually pretty good. You have the soul boxes in the around the island, the field that goes up, and then you have to lure him to the circle, shoot him, and then you can damage him like that. A pretty good boss fight. I actually enjoyed it. It was a pretty great boss fight. Shadow Man Revelations. I'm going to put it in alright. This is basically the Shadows of Evil boss fight. Literally for Revelations. It's literally a copy and paste. Literally, if you look at it, Shadows of Evil, you put the thing down. Actually, no. You capture him the soul first, and then when it's the actual, I'm trying to remember. Yeah. So you basically just you basically just you put the thing how he spawns in, you shoot him, and you shoot him into the orb. And Shadows of Evil. Sorry, I was thinking about it. And this literally in Revelations, it's basically the same exact thing. You have the big thing in the middle. You have to take the soul key, put it on one of the pedestals, fill it, throw it in there, and then he's gonna shoot the Shadow Man. And you have to shoot the Shadow Man back into the big creature's mouth, and then you hit the book, it blasts it, and that's basically it. So it's basically the Shadows of Evil boss fight, but on Revelations. And like I said, yeah, it was definitely one of the worst boss fights, definitely in that map or in that game. Next up, we have Shadow Chef with the Rat King. I thought it was a pretty good boss fight. The Rat King's little moves it does in the phases for the boss fight. You have to pick up the acid on the ground, and then like the brain thing, which you had to like protect the certain zombies and make sure shoot a staff so he doesn't kill those zombies and everything, and then shoot the symbols on the wall. Like pretty good boss fight, and like I said, their stuff, map or Easter egg, little side stuff that you do for it. Shadows of Evil. I'm going to put it in good. Now I'm going to put it good and not alright. Sorry, someone fucking mowing, it's because it's the same boss fight, but Shadows of Evil did do the first. Like I just put it in B basically, since there's a little more extra to it after the boss fight. We have to zap the trains. I hear the guy fucking moan coming. But like I said, it's the first map that did that, and then Revelations did it. So I definitely think it should definitely go one up of Revelations, since there was the original map that did this boss fight. Next up, we have Spaceman Aliens. I'm gonna put it in S. Oh, I hear the fucking people always want to fucking moan when I'm recording. Fucking please move away from the window. The alien boss fight was good. I liked it. The phase where the spaceship coming out the middle, you have to do basically Simon Says on the colors. That was fun to do. And then the aliens coming. The only slightly annoying part I can see is when you have more than one player and like fucking 4 or 2 aliens spawn. And it's like a pain in the ass to even kill one, because it's like everything, like all the zombies around the map, and like it's tight corners and everything like that. So I see the slight annoyance there where, oh, if you have more than one person, you get more than one alien. But I get it. Like, why do they have 4 players and 1 alien? It would be basically easy insta-kill. Fucking all blast at the same time when it spawns. So I get to see why they did it. But that was like the only little annoying part when you're like, oh, you want to do Shadows of Evil's art? Not just, you want to do the Space Line Easter egg? Oh yeah, but we have to deal with 2 aliens. So yeah, that's where that is. Then we have Taggerton. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna put it. Oh, actually, I remember this boss fight now. I'm gonna put it in. All right, it was a pretty good boss fight. Tagnertone, part of the Black Ops Saga, other remastered maps and stuff, but it was pretty good. Wait, we had Tagnertone. We had Classified's not on here. I guess Classified is not a boss fight. Okay, I was thinking these are boss fights, so some maps aren't because they don't have boss fights. But yeah, pretty good fight. Or I wouldn't say it's a boss fight, actually. It's just an escort. I don't even know this Easter egg. I try to explain the device thing with the escort, but you have to like start down here and go somewhere up there, and like the ground's on fire or whatever, so you can't hit the certain spots on the ground. But pretty good boss fight. And it was okay boss fight. Or why do I keep saying boss fight? Little escort to end the Black Ops 3 4 Ultimate Premise Crew story, to then transfer into Cold War, which you guys know my feelings on that. I've played it, said in plenty of fucking videos. I think they should end the story or whatever. But yeah, this is my boss fight tier list. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section. It's a pretty good tier list. Let me know what you guys would change on your own tier list. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and do enjoy, and hit that bell, get notified every time we upload a video on the channel. Check out the description to a link to Discord if you guys do want to be part of the community, and a link to the socials if you guys do want to see update dates when we go live, upload a video. And until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.